Okay, I would call it a victory. My composting toilet, I think, is functional just about. I'm going to give you a walk around so you can see what I got. It's not too special. Of course, the back doesn't look pretty. I got to clear coat it. It's already been stained, but it needs a clear coat. Now I'll give you the reason why it took so long and what I've been waiting for. So what we got here is we've got a bucket, and the thing in the front is what's called a urine diverter. I need to go to Depot or Lowe's today and get a 40 millimeter hose that I can attach to the bottom of that, and then it basically gets a hole put in the floor, and you send the hose out the floor of the house, and it goes into, you dig out a pit, fill it with gravel, and then cover over with dirt, and the urine just goes into the ground, because it's actually, urine is sterile. There's nothing wrong with it. You can actually drink it if you want. I don't advise it, but I guess if you were really thirsty, maybe. But the point is we have a diverter, and the reason being, the bucket will have a bag in it, and you do your number 2 business in the bucket, and your number 1 business goes down the diverter. You don't want to combine the two. You don't want them mixing, because it just makes a mess, and it makes the smell. So when you do your number 2 in the bucket, and you put in peat moss or the coconut shavings or whatever your concoction is of covering it up, sawdust, it actually negates the smell. There is no odor. It actually works pretty darn good. And the reason it works so good is because you're not mixing it with the number 1. You're keeping the number 1 separate from the number 2. I feel like I'm talking in code. So anyway, it leans up against the wall. The toilet seat actually stands upright perfectly against the wall. It works out good. So I close that, open that. You can see what you have to shoot for. It's a pretty easy a shot right there. I think it'll work pretty good. So anyway, that's my composting toilet. And I'll scoot it away from the wall, slide the bucket out, take care of business, dump it out in the compost pile, slide the bucket back in with the new bag, bingo. There she is. Fine.